5 pros and cons that you need to know before moving to Viera, Florida. Hi, my name is 𝗤𝗏𝗏𝗂𝗂𝗏𝗂𝗏, Rodriguez, your Melbourne, Florida real estate expert. I've lived here for over 17 years. I relocated here for work in 2009 and love living in Brevard County. I met my wife here, we raised our 3 incredible children here, and I have loved everything Brevard County had to offer our family. Whether it's the river, beaches, restaurants, or fun community events like the Brevard Renaissance Fair, I'm here to give you the inside scoop so that you can live and thrive in Melbourne, Florida like I have. I love helping people make their move to Melbourne, Florida, and whether that's in 9 days or 90 days, feel free to reach out. All of my contact information is down in the description, so at the end of this video, you can click the link and set up a no obligation, pressure-free 15-minute Zoom meeting with me so I can get to know your real estate needs and help you make a smooth move to Melbourne. And stick with me to the end of the video because I want to share one bonus fact that I think you will love about Melbourne, Florida. Moving anywhere is a huge decision and you deserve to have all the facts. So we've dug deep to bring you the unfiltered truth about living in Viera, Florida. We're breaking down the 5 biggest pros that make people flock here, and just as importantly, the 5 cons you absolutely need to consider before packing your bags. All right, let's kick things off with the good stuff. The reasons why so many people are falling in love with Viera. Our first pro is a big one, especially if you have a family. Highly rated education. Seriously, Viera takes education seriously. Every single public school in this corridor, that's elementary, middle, and high schools, currently holds an A rating. That's pretty impressive. And because we're on the Space Coast, there are even specialized STEM and aerospace focused programs. So if you're looking for top-notch schools for your kids, Viera definitely delivers. Next up, and this one is super unique, the golf cart lifestyle. Picture this. You need to grab groceries, pick up dinner, or even take the kids to school. Instead of hopping in your car, you just jump into your golf cart. Viera was designed with wide sidewalks and an extensive trail system, especially for this. It's not just for fun, it's a legitimate mode of transportation here. You'll see golf carts everywhere, heading to the dentist, popping over to a restaurant. It's a really charming and convenient way to get around for daily errands. Our third pro is all about smart planning. You know how sometimes Florida suburbs can feel a bit chaotic and sprawling? Viera is the opposite. The infrastructure here was actually laid out before the homes were built. This means less traffic congestion, better walkability within neighborhoods, and a really thought out design. You'll notice lots of cul-de-sacs instead of busy pass-through streets, which really cut down on traffic and make it one of the safer areas in Brevard County. It feels intentional, not accidental. Moving on to pro tip number 4, access to amenities. You won't be bored in Viera. Residents have immediate access to the Avenue Viera, which is this fantastic open-air hub with tons of shopping and dining. Then there's the massive and 17-acre Viera Regional Park. Perfect for sports, picnics, or just getting outside. And for nature lovers, the Viera Wetlands offers a beautiful escape, but watch for the alligators. Plus, if you're craving some sand and surf, Cocoa Beach is just about a 20-minute drive away. And finally, for our 5th pro, let's talk about rapid commercial growth. Viera isn't just growing in terms of homes, it's booming with new business too. We're seeing major retailers and entertainment options popping up left and right. Think of Costco, Whole Foods, and even golf. This means more convenience, more job opportunities, and even more reasons to love living here. It really adds to that feeling of a vibrant, self-contained community. So those are some pretty compelling reasons to consider Viera, right? But just as with any place, it's not all rainbows and golf carts. Now let's flip the coin and look at the 5 biggest cons that you absolutely need to be aware of. These are things that might make you think twice or at least help you prepare. First up on our con list, and this might surprise some given the golf cart talk, is car dependency. While Viera is a super golf cart friendly within its master plan boundaries, the moment that you step outside of that bubble, you're pretty much tied to your car. Your daily errands might be a breeze in a golf cart, but if you need to go anywhere beyond the immediate community, you'll be driving. The walk score for the area hovers around 20 out of 100, which means most places aren't easily reachable on foot. So don't expect to ditch your car entirely. Next up, let's talk about the elephant in the room for many potential buyers: the high cost of living and fees. There's no sugarcoating it. Housing in Viera is more expensive than the national average. We're talking about the median list price somewhere around $569,000 and upwards to around $700,000, and that's just to start. Most residents here also have to budget for both HOA fees, which can range from hundreds of dollars to over $1,000 a month, depending on what the amenities your specific neighborhood is offering, and potentially CDD fees as well. These community development district fees are basically bonds that financed all that beautiful infrastructure that we're talking about, and residents pay them back over time through their property taxes. It's something you definitely need to factor into your budget. Okay, con number 3, and it's a big one for Florida in general, but especially relevant here: the climate risks. Viera, like much of Florida, is rated as having a very high risk for hurricanes and lightning. No shocker. And while we hope for the best, you have to prepare for the worst. This translates directly into a significant expense: homeowners insurance. For a brand new home, you might be looking at around $2,000 annually. But for older homes with fewer wind mitigation features, that cost can skyrocket to over $8,000. It's a non-negotiable cost of living in paradise, and it can really eat into your monthly budget. So make sure you plan accordingly and talk with your insurance agent. Okay, our 4th con might be a bit more subjective, but it's something that some people notice: the artificial atmosphere. Because Viera is a meticulously planned newer development, some folks find the lack of historic character or that organic grit you might find in older Florida cities. Everything is new, clean, and crisp. But for some, it's a huge plus. But if you're someone who appreciates charming old architecture, quirky local businesses that have been around for decades, or a more bohemian vibe, Viera might feel a little too polished, a little too manufactured. It's a master planned community through and through, and that comes with a certain aesthetic. And finally, the 5th con. Let's talk about the fast-moving real estate market. Seriously, if you're looking to buy in Viera, especially in those highly desirable A-rated school zones, which is everywhere, you need to be prepared to act quickly. Inventory moves at lightning speed here. Homes often go under contract almost as soon as they hit the market, and sometimes even before. This can make the buying process feel rushed and competitive. So if you have specific needs, like needing to be settled before the school year starts, you might need to coordinate your purchase months in advance. It's definitely not a market where you can leisurely browse for months on end. Okay, as promised, here is one bonus feature that you might love about living in Viera: the fairground. The fairground. As the permanent host of the Space Coast State Fair, Space Coast Daily Park brings the surrounding community together with a dynamic year-round lineup of festivals and massive open-air gatherings. Beyond the popular multi-spring and fall runs, which feature massive midways, live entertainment, and agricultural exhibitions, the 38-acre park serves as Brevard County's go-to pavilion for diverse annual events. Local favorites include the Space Coast Seafood and Music Festival, vibrant multi-day food trucks, and cultural celebrations like the massive India Fest. And because of its sprawling layout and strategic position right off Stadium Parkway, the park transforms effortlessly from a concert venue welcoming national touring acts into a bustling marketplace for arts, crafts, and community fundraisers. And I can't end without mentioning the incredible 4th of July fireworks that happen every year, which is absolutely spectacular. And yes, you can avoid all the typical traffic by driving here in your golf cart using the designated golf cart paths. When it comes down to it, Viera is a community that delivers exactly what is promised, a master planned environment designed for modern living. If you prioritize top-tier education for your kids and love the idea of zipping around in a golf cart for errands and appreciate meticulously maintained infrastructure, Viera could be your dream destination. The access to amenities like the Avenue, Viera Regional Park, and even nearby Cocoa Beach, combined with the exciting commercial growth, paints a very attractive picture. Imagine having Costco, Whole Foods, and Topgolf practically in your backyard. That's a pretty sweet deal for convenience and entertainment. However, be prepared for a competitive real estate hunt. It's not a market for the faint of heart and for those who like to take their time. You'll need a good real estate agent who understands the Viera market inside and out, and you'll need to be ready to make quick decisions. So remember, I love helping people make their move to Melbourne, Florida, and whether that's in 9 days or 90 days, feel free to reach out. All my contact information is in the description. So at the end of this video, you can click the link and set up a no obligation, pressure-free 15-minute Zoom meeting with me so that I can get to know your real estate needs and help you make a smooth move to Melbourne, Florida and beyond. And if this video helped you get a clear picture of what moving to Viera might entail, please hit that like button, share it with anyone you think might find it helpful, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more insights into living in Melbourne, Florida and beyond. I'm always here to help you navigate the exciting and sometimes challenging world of Florida real estate and relocation. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next video.